I have like that one BTS song. Excuse me. Okay. I have to eat. I have to eat something right now or I'm gonna pass away. So I have pancake and chicken tender from IHOB. And I'm gonna fuck it up after I take a giant rip from my machine. But good afternoon. Oh my god. What the heck? My thing started tweaking. Okay, never mind. Yes, I'm gonna eat with you. And I also have some body cam videos. Excuse me. Also, I said I was gonna get on yesterday, but I didn't. But I did see Final Destination. Has anybody watched the Final Destination movie? It wasn't bad, but I guess it wasn't bad. I just feel like maybe they could have done cooler stuff. Why are you lying to us? I know, I was like thinking like about that somebody was gonna be like, you're such a liar. Guys, I can't help it. I just don't want to be like lame on stream. Like, what if I get on stream and then I'm like tired and then I just get on here and I'm like the whole time? That's not good. I felt bad though because I told James I was gonna be on in the morning and I wasn't. So that's why I was like, oh, you're my achy breaky heart. Oh. You've seen Sinners? I wanted to go movie hop, but they're anti-movie hop at the theater I went to, so. Excuse me. Also, I got a mirror. I got a new mirror. Unfortunately, I was very irresponsible yesterday and I bought some things and I came back with a mirror that I didn't need, but it's really cool though. So. No! You can see my double chin. See, such a magnificent and magical creation. Oh my god. Dropping everything. How do I find pay pigs? Girl, do I look like I'm on that side of TikTok right now? Have you seen those posts? Well, I haven't done any of those. And there's a trend right now. A trend right now for that. All I'm gonna say is, if you're not careful, you're gonna get your money stolen. So don't do that. For real. Be careful. Can't be messing around like that. Ooh, my foot. Itchy, 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 itchy. I just started seeing it this morning. No, I've been skipping them. Like, I've been getting them on my For You page, and I've just been skipping straight past them because it's stupid. Because you're not going to figure out how to do it from just that, right? You're not going to get anybody off of that. You're not going to figure anything out. Those are basically just like ploys. They're just fishing, right? So literally disregard it. Like, I'm gonna be so honest with you. Also, what? Thank you. Hi. Excuse me? Who did that? Who told you to do that? It's a Puffco, but it's the one where you put the thing, you put something in the middle and then you press the button and it goes and then it's like a cup of milk. But I can't. Okay. No, I can. Okay, T. When's my next special live? I just lost brain cells. Oh my god. Saturday. Oh my. So, I should eat something before I start tweaking. Would you consider me already tweaking? No. Guys, am I monotone? Like, if you've hung out with me for a couple of days on live, would you consider me a monotone person? I can't tell. Sometimes I feel like some people would say yes, but I feel like it just depends on the scenario. Sounds like you have grippy socks? Shut up. Dude, why does this thing keep resetting? No? Oh my god, but you can't say no. You can't say no because you knew me IRL. I'm talking about these people that I hang out with on live, that they only know me from here. You know me elsewhere, so I'm not asking you. I'm overly qualified to answer this question. Okay, and then why haven't you answered it then? Also, I'm sorry for not responding to your text. I got nervous. I'm gonna be honest with you, I got really nervous. I was like, I'm fighting for my life right now, so I was like, I don't know if I can help you fight for your life. So I'm sorry. I just wanted to say that, but I got embarrassed. And I didn't know how to say it, but now that you're here, I might as well say it. So, my bad, girl. I was scared. The dimple piercing's new. A couple months. Oh, okay, thank God. I was like kind of nervous. I was like, oh my God, is she gonna be mad at me? Like, no, because lately, like, I'm the kind of person, I don't really like text much, but we could plan stuff and I'll be there, you know. No, it's okay. Sometimes you just need like a second opinion, you know? And that's cool. I just wasn't in the right mindset to give you a second opinion at the moment. Oh my God. Oh yeah, just text me. Thank you. When am I coming to LA? Did I not tell you about that one time I went to LA? Okay, the one time I went to LA, I went to Hollywood. Guys, I promise, if you do not live in California and you're like, oh my God, Cali looks so cool, I'm gonna go visit for vacation. Do not go and book a hotel in Hollywood. Don't do it. Don't do it. Every single time I stepped out of the hotel in the morning, one step out, fresh shit and piss. And it wasn't even animal shit and piss that I can tolerate because I used to, work with animals, so I can tolerate it. No. It's human piss and shit. And I can fucking tell because I used to work with animals. So it pisses me off. It pissed me off so fucking bad. Every morning, I was there for a week, wake up every goddamn morning and be hit in the face with human shit and piss. Bro, are you kidding me? You know how much money I spent for that? Are you kidding me? Dude, no, I was like fucking losing my goddamn mind. And then let me know why over in Cali I went to the air quality shit. So let me know why I went to was it a cheesecake factory, and they had a sign up that said purified air, or like we have like purified air inside of the building. I felt better when I was in there. Like I was like I felt like I had like a little mask on, giving me fresh air. It's like, damn, you guys are polluted like that? Jesus Christ. But I heard it's because California allows some part that is not allowed in Florida, but I don't really remember specifically what it was. Well, I went to the beach though. I will say the beaches were nice. Um, I went to the one that has that long boardwalk. I forgot what it's called, but it has Muscle Beach, like the little muscle area right there. I mean, Miami Beach has that too, so. But it was cute. I went when the sun was setting, so it was very nice. It was beautiful. Other than how beautiful the beach was, like that was it. I mean, we went up around Beverly Hills because we wanted to see. Because, you know, you always see it in like movies and shit. So we wanted to go see. And that was about it. And I was going to go to Orange County because I had a friend. But then she got sick. So we literally just stayed our happy asses in Hollywood. And it was diabolical up in there. I'm going to be honest with you. It was. It was definitely an experience. No, can I tell you guys like the full story though? I get so embarrassed, but like this is like a learning experience, right? So, if you ever wonder why I'm not responding to you in the DMs, this story contributes to that. So basically, somebody in my DMs a long time ago, like when I first started working, they came up with some idea for work and I was like, okay, cool. They seemed all right, you know, whatever, whatever. So I ended up planning to go over there. So when I pull up, it's game over already. Motherfucker lied about just every single thing. Or maybe I didn't, you know what? Let me not say he lied. Maybe I didn't ask enough questions. I feel like I just wasn't prepared enough for this. And so we pull up, and bro says that he's got everything taken care of. He's gonna pick me up, he's gonna house me, and we're gonna work. And then I had a hotel ready 2 days later, so I was gonna chill there because it was my first time in California, right? So he picks us up. It's not him driving, it's his roommate that's driving. And why? Let me know why. We were like, yeah, we're like really hungry. We were just like on like a really long flight. So can we like go get like, I don't know, McDonald's or something? And I think what it was like, nah, like I want to get Panera. And we were like, okay. But McDonald's is literally right there. And we just flew in. And you don't want to drive to McDonald's? Why are we already beefing? So I was like, this is a little awkward in the car. Just, we were like, can we get food? And they were like, and so basically he had to beg his roommate to go get us food. And whatever. I was like, that's not that big a deal. Because I was like, whatever. Maybe his roommates are just whatever. So we pull up to the place. It's like, okay, it has a bunch of layers. Like it's like 3 or 4 floors. The point of this story, I'm fucking setting up the scene, bro. We're getting there. God damn. Yeah, he was mad over us trying to get a cheeseburger, basically. What's it called? Bro, you made me forget where I was in my fucking story. Good. We get there. It's a couple stories. And we start realizing the dynamic that is happening right in front of us. Dude, why does this thing keep resetting? The guy who invited me here is like the bitch of the house. And this is a clean-ish trap house. I was like, you brought me here? You brought me here and you didn't say nothing. And you're lucky that at the time I brought my guy friend, because if I didn't, it would have been raps for me. I'm gonna be honest with you. It would have been raps for me. I would have been probably had to do some shit like that because like they were acting like weird as fuck. So they were like extra on edge because I brought my guy friend, and they're like freaking out. I guess because the dude was like, "Oh, I'm gonna bring a girl to stay over," and then I brought my guy friend for security purposes, obviously. And yeah, it was very, very necessary. So it was just kind of weird. And I was like, okay, like this is fine. But we hung out with the roommates and they were just making like SoundCloud music. And I don't know, actually, like, I don't remember a lot of it, but it was not a fun time. It was just really stupid, right? So, me and my guy friend, we go to get dinner, and we're like, how the fuck are we gonna get out of this scenario? Because we're supposed to sleep here for 2 days, and we just got here the day of, and we're already like, we don't want to be here. So, I think the next day, we said that we were gonna go get breakfast or something, but then we went to go get a car, and it took us like 2 hours to get this fucking car. We had to rent a car. And then we slept in the car also because I didn't have the hotel ready for another day. So it was definitely an experience. Bro was a little too handsy and unprofessional. So I was like, what part of me made me think that this was a good idea? I don't know, but I did just want to come to California. And I was like, hey, I'm not your girlfriend. I'm actually here to work. So I don't know why your hands are on me right now. So I was like, yeah, we got to get the fuck out of here. It was stupid. So basically, what is the thing that they put on Reddit? Long story short, someone DM'd me and was like, I could work with you. I live in Cali. I said, okay. I pulled up, trap house. Had to sleep in the car for 2 days, and then hotel. And then I was like, it's okay. We got the hotel now. No, the hotel smelled like piss and shit. So I wouldn't say it was my best trip. That's probably my least favorite trip that I've ever done in my life. No real reason. How and why? I don't know. I think it was like Twitter or Instagram. And they messaged me like, oh, I have an idea. I want to shoot. Like, because bro was acting like he wanted to like film a goddamn movie. So I was like, I just wanted to travel. And also, he said that he would pay for everything, which he didn't. I don't know. I was kind of a pussy also back then, too. Like, I also didn't. I don't know. I don't know. I was just like one of those times where I was like, let me take a chance. And it was a bad one. And so I never did that again. I never took a chance again. And that's how I learned to not take chances. What was the point of the story? The point of the story is that's why I don't answer DMs. And also the point of the story is that that's why I was in LA. So that's why I even told the story. To the person that was upset that nothing crazy was happening. No, it was fine. It wasn't that bad, actually. I didn't think it was that bad. Like, it was okay. They were like posers, so it wasn't even that bad. It was whatever. My friend was pissed off though. Oh my god, no, actually, you know what was the worst part? When we were getting back on the plane, my ears popped. And it was the most painful thing I've ever experienced in my entire life. I thought my ears were going to start bleeding. My ears hurt so bad. And my ears hurt so bad that I was just curled up in a ball holding my ears because I didn't know what to do. And I thought my ears were just going to start like fucking like blowing up and erupting. And I didn't go to the hospital. I should have gone to the hospital. From the atmosphere pressure. Yeah, the cabin, the last plane I was on wasn't pressurized correctly. And so my ears literally shattered. And that's never happened to me before. I was in so much pain. That was painful. That's like top 5 most painful experiences I've ever experienced. I'm trying to think if I have any other ones, but that's like definitely top. Oh my god. My drink. My diet Dr. Kelp. Okay, I'm gonna eat after I take this last rib. Can I Millie rock? I'll probably do it wrong. Your DoorDash lady, Your DoorDash lady tried to square up against you? I'm sorry. You know, people always tell me shit that happens to them, and I'm like, I'm surprised that these things don't happen to me because I'm ready. And I think that's why they don't happen to me, because I'm ready. No, I'm kidding. What the heck? You're in a cast and you almost... What? Dude, why are you even fighting? I would have just asked for a refund. And then that's it. Unless she was like being weird. You're gonna flop? What happened? What happened? Guys, no, look, I got chicken. I have chicky. Why the fuck did she try to hit you with a car? Dude, what the heck? She was having a long day, so she crashed out on you. Yeah, we got pancakes, but I didn't make these pancakes. We can just pretend I did, though. The amaranth thing? Which thing? Because I saw a thing recently. But you just said thing, so... Chicken strips gotta be dry. I know they're dry, that's why I'm eating the pancake first. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm losing followers. I don't think losing followers really means anything. I think social media is just going up and down. And, you don't have to have friends for things to be okay. Sometimes you need to just be with yourself. And that's cool. Like, you need to, like, learn to, like, hang out with yourself. Just hang out with yourself. That's what I did. And now I hang out with people. Me coffee. Why was that big bag of Doritos in the purse? Because, I don't know, I told my girlfriend to get me a snack at the gas station, and she grabbed me a bag of Doritos, and I didn't know where to put it, so I just left it in my purse. And then I saw somebody doing a what's in my bag, and then I saw somebody complaining about people lying about what's in my bag. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna lie about it, so I just pulled up my bag. Yeah. I be truthin'. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, this is great and all, but my stomach right now is kind of like, girl, what are we eating? I wanted to eat this 2 hours ago, but I ended up not. I tell people we date every time someone needs a lighter. Good. I have a million partners. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I have one, and it's you. Okay, wait. What? I'm trying to think. What do I actually have to do today? I woke up late. Started stream late. Got some food. I think maybe I'll just edit today. I think I'm just gonna edit. I have that like a whole fucking like hour to cut that I've been procrastinating because like I'm scared of it. I'm scared of the hour-long footage that I have to cut down. Am I going to the movies this summer? Are we in the summer right now? Guys, I told you I live in an area that doesn't have seasons, so I don't know when anything is anything. I try to count it by the months, but I forget which month is what. Well, I know July is summer because it's my birthday. Spring still. Summer begins in June. It's like almost June, right? I should get water. This is coffee. Ew, why does this look like this? It looks greasy. Hello? Yes, I'm a Cancer. I think I'm gonna do my makeup. Maybe at least eyebrows, because I want to be on live for a little bit because I didn't get on earlier. I was thinking about makeup and pulling up some YouTube videos that I have saved. And I can also play a game, maybe. But if I were to play a game, I would play Hello Kitty Island Adventure. You're not wearing makeup now? No. No, I washed my face before I got here, and I was like, just need to do my makeup with you. You can see my little spots. Thank you, though. I also need to shave my eyebrows. If you can tell. Look. Yeah, they're growing in a little bit. You know what's really crazy? With my new hairstyle, I can like see myself better. I don't really know how to explain that, but looking at myself, I feel like I can see my face better with this hair that's not like a mess, you know? I don't really know how to describe that. I can see myself better. I'm like, oh, I actually look kind of okay. That's crazy. It's cool. Do you have a filter? No. Yeah, this hair frames my face. With the blue that I had, I was just trying to grow it out because I wanted to have long hair again. So I was just like doing whatever with it. That's why I kept the mullet for so long. So I was like, damn, growing this out is gonna be a trip. But I toughed it. I toughed it out and I grew it. Where's my makeup? No. No. God damn it. Okay. Yeah. Makeup, 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 makeup. I think I left my concealer somewhere else. Also, I have this mirror here. What does this look like? Like shit. That's what it looks like. I wish I could put the mirror. I'm trying to figure out how to organize this area so you can see me do my makeup with this mirror. But I was thinking about putting it behind me. But I don't really know. I need to like test it out. Also, hi. Hey, yay. I need to post, but I felt really yucky. It's okay. Sometimes I feel yucky. I like poo poo caca. What was I looking for? Oh yeah. It's not even here. Whatever. Thank you. W Riz or nah. Somehow every time I see you, you get finer. What, do you want me to like give you a rating? 2 out of 10. What does it smell like? Doritos. That would have been funny if I said that with a straight face, but I had the thought and I was like, hee hee. Like Cool Ranch? When I used to do marching band, I would work out like a lot every single day at practice. And we would sometimes be running around in the field and it would be muddy. Sometimes when I would take my socks off, it would smell like Doritos or Fritos. No, honestly, I think the main smell that it was, I was like, my feet smell like Cuban bread. Fresh Cuban bread. Only few know what that smells like. And I was like, yes, it is because I am Cuban. Yes, my feet smell like Cuban bread because I am Cuban, yes. Yes, this the prophecy. I give band kid. Is that an insult? Please show us your feet. What the fuck? The please doesn't make that any better, I'm gonna be honest with you. Have you guys seen that beef? Actually, I just want to know, like, if anybody has seen this on their For You page before. That Vamp, what is his name? Vamp Daddy something? He's like a 30-year-old man that's like white and he has long hair and he has his hair in his face like this and he's like emo and he's like you've seen that? You know what I'm talking about? No, his hair is black. Well, there's a person that he's talking to who is named Ray, I think. And let me know why. The only thing I know about this person is the fact that they just turned 18 and they immediately made a spicy. And this 30-year-old man who refers to himself as daddy. It's kind of crazy to see a predator in action. I'm just like, no, girl, no. And I already know how it is when you're in that scenario. She probably feels so good and so cool. No, Miss Thing, no. In 10 years from now, you're gonna regret that. Please, stop. But it's kind of crazy to see that in real time, like on a screen, because doing that in public, I feel like we're like past diabolical. Like, I feel like at that point we've just reached like supreme evil. Oh yeah, no, I was just asking though. I'm glad like only one person said yes because that shit is like, I try not to look at it so it doesn't end up more on my For You page, but every once in a while it comes up on my For You page and I am flabbergasted. But I try to make sure it doesn't. I've been looking at like Ash Trevino on the live with Bree. That's what's been on my For You page right now. Have you seen that? That Bree got Ash to go live on Kick and they're all just like insulting her really bad. And she was like, you guys aren't sticking up for me. I'm gonna leave, blah, blah, blah. And then everybody's like, oh, they're bullying Ash. It's like, girl, what did you think they were gonna do? Do I like to what? When I have the opportunity, sure. The girls are sleeping. Can we just talk about your makeup? Why? God, you don't want to talk to me about the things that I'd be looking at and thinking about? So you don't like me? So you don't like what I'm interested in? San Francisco? I've quite literally never been to San Francisco. hear about my day, I don't really do much. And that's on purpose, by the way. I enjoy a life where I don't have to do much. yeah, it's still messy up there. Isn't San... What are you fucking talking about? Bro said, isn't San Francisco like a mad gay place? So you homophobic. The hoops you just jumped through are crazy. Did you see Ash bought a pregnancy test so Brie could take it, and the way Ash would be the first to know? Yeah, I literally was just watching them argue about that. Before I got on live, I saw that. What's the verdict? What's the who? Oh! Guys, actually, no, I mean, I came to a conclusion yesterday, but I feel like if I tell you this conclusion that I came to, some of you guys are gonna be like, no. No, but whatever. I probably sound really dramatic right now, but I'm just, like, kind of fatigued. I look better without the glasses, so you don't like my whimsical mystery wizardness? Okay. On my TikTok, I have been seeing a lot of posts of people or women talking about their cortisol levels, right? And that, oh, you should drink this packet of whatever, and it'll help you regulate your cortisol levels, right? Which is just your stress levels. So you can do that. I was seeing that and I was like, what the fuck are we talking about right now? Like, why is this trending? So I looked it up and I was like, oh. And I was like, okay, that's cool. So I was like, okay, I'll look at it. And a lot of the two main things that they use for cortisol, and they say that is ashwagandha and kava and some other shit. But I'm basically like already doing that with gardening. So even if I did, which I have tried it before, it does literally, like, I was like, oh, maybe if I take something extra for my cortisol levels, because I'm always stressed. That's why I garden all the time, because I'm like permanently stressed. I just grew up like that. But no, it doesn't matter, because I'm already taking my sedative like every day. So do I care about any of that? What, my cortisol levels? I mean, it's good not to have high stress levels. I've lowered my stress levels just by getting away from all of the things that were stressing me out. But now it's just kind of like, since I got away from everything that was fucking with me, it's just me fucking with myself now, right? So I have to get my shit like straightened out, and being stressed all the time doesn't help. To meditate, I don't even know how. I mean, I could just look it up. I guess, yeah. Also, real, your head is big. You 100% believe that prolonged high cortisol levels cause autoimmune disease? Well, I understand, yeah, like how I'm like sick now. And that's why whenever I get upset about how I can't do as much as I can before, or how I'm sick and this and that, I'm always like, dude, like, it's like my family's fault. Because you know how many times I asked them to stop, like, stressing me out? And they were just like, no. I'm like, girl. Literally, childhood trauma gave me lupus. I know, I'm literally terrified of that because my body has been reacting. Like, I've been like decompressing from it, and I've just like have noticed all of these like strange things that my body does, and I have to go to a fucking doctor. I still haven't gone to the doctor. Like, I actually, like, dead ass need to get on that. Why does my face look like that? I don't know. It's a good question. They say I look like my mom. I thought I looked like my dad. No, literally, like, my oldest brother pulled up with his wife, and she was like, oh my god, you look just like your mom when she was younger. And I was like, how do I not know what my mom looked like when she was younger? But you, somebody who's not even blood related and got here a couple years ago, know what my mom looks like when she was younger. Damn. Damn, they really just didn't just fuck. They really just didn't fuck with me. Having beef with the youngest child in the family is actually so insane to me. And are you beefing with a baby? Looking like a me character I built in second grade? Stop, I wish I still had mine. Find a meditation sound that you like on YouTube. Yeah. I don't know. Because it's just hard to sometimes get myself to do things because I feel like if I distract myself, maybe I'll feel better. But then sometimes I distract myself with things that um, aren't useful or stress me out more. So I need to like prioritize good things that keep me busy. Like, I can't stare at a screen all day, or my astigmatism is going to make my eyes explode, and then it gives me a migraine. And then I throw up. So there's a lot of random things. Yeah. 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 That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna finish my makeup. Okay, I did concealer. No way, where's my contour? Yeah, sometimes I'd be throwing up. Not on purpose, though. There's oil on this. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Most embarrassing throw up moment? Um, I don't really have embarrassing throw up moments anymore because most of my throw up moments end up happening at home by myself. But the top two, I would say, is me in middle school drinking way too much and then becoming a blackout water fountain of orange juice vodka. No, not middle school. Sorry, my bad. High school is high school. It was. I only said middle school because it was like my freshman sophomore year. Um, and then the other time, it was funny to me, but this person literally fed me rotten fruit, and then I was gonna throw up, and I was telling them, "Hey, I'm gonna throw up," so they went like this, and I was like. And he just stood there and stared at me. And I sat there and I stared at him. And I was like, what are you going to do? Beat me up now? I don't know why you stuck your hands out. Those are the only two times. Kind of romantic? Yeah, that's what he said. No, I'm kidding. He didn't say that. That's probably what he was thinking. What did they expect to happen? I think while I was in that moment, I think I also asked them that. And he said, I don't know, I didn't think you were going to throw up like that. And I was like, what do you mean? How did you think you predicted which way I was going to throw up? Is crazy. And you're mad that the way I threw up isn't the way that you calculated is nuts. Bro, what? Yeah, apparently there's different ways to throw up. Something like that. Hi, I'm not gonna do much contour. I'm also just gonna do really little eyebrows. I'm gonna call it a day with that. Lately, I've been feeling like kind of crazy. Not like crazy, but like feeling like doing something crazy. And by something crazy, I mean just like going out or something like that. Cause you know how I usually am home and I stay home all day and like I do shit at home and I just work and I hang out with my animals. So me doing something crazy would be like, oh my god, like let's go to the bar and drink. That would be me doing something crazy. And I wanted to do that yesterday, but I didn't. Go to Universal. Girl, I would. I don't have Universal money right now. I got my hair done. Go to space like Katy Perry. Yeah, I'm gonna be like Katy Perry. No, I'm kidding. I'm not. I don't like Katy Perry. I used to like Katy Perry when I was younger. No, she's a little strange. Okay. You can still see my eyebrows. Okay, I want to take a blinker. I want to take a blinker. These are gonna look better when I change them. I'm gonna change my cheek piercings to a diamond, so it'll look a lot nicer. This is just what I have in like for now, and it looks kind of. But yeah. A diamond would look better. Yeah, I know. Looks kind of crappy right now. But I've been wanting to put a diamond in. It's just I haven't been able to find the proper cheek piercing. And let me know why the only place where I found a diamond flat back for cheek piercings was on TikTok Shop. Like I couldn't find it anywhere else. The jewelry websites I went to didn't have cheek piercings, and Amazon didn't have it either. And I was like, oh, let me check TikTok Shop while I'm here. And they had it. Like the first thing that popped up was exactly what I was looking for. So it's shipping, and we're gonna see if it's actually what I need. Check Claire's, dude. BFFR. She got a tongue piercing. I had a tongue piercing. But I wanted to eat a sandwich like a couple days later. So I was just like, fuck it. Because I really wanted to eat that sandwich. Yes, I easily could have just taken it out and put it back in. But I was like, what does that look like that? Oh, because I fucked it up? Okay. Tea, girl, tea. It was a good sandwich, though. I said it was worth it. You're like an Indian summer in the middle of a winter like a... I didn't even take a blinker. What's my favorite piercing? I like my Medusa. Like, if I had to get rid of all of my piercings and keep one, I would keep my Medusa. How many of my piercings were homemade? None of them. I pierced my nostril myself when I was in middle school, and I pierced my septum myself in middle school, but I ended up getting them taken out. So these are all done like at a shop. Cause I'm like, I'm not trying to fuck this shit up, so I was like, I'm just gonna pay someone to do it. What if I did no eyebrows? It's kind of serving today. I kind of like no eyebrows today. I did my own ears and it's crooked. No, all the piercings that I did myself, I had to take out. Why am I so aggressive with it? This isn't... It's not that aggressive. Playing the craft today? Yeah, I am actually. Why Minecraft though? Because like I said, I still want to see if I can find a cherry blossom forest, and I want to collect all of the animals and make like an animal army and kill the ender dragon. What other games do I play? Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Do I work a regular job? No, I don't. This is my regular job. Well, not technically this specifically. This is a portion of it, but... How do I feel about The Sims? I have The Sims, and I have expansion packs for The Sims also. But I didn't really like Stardew that much. You wish I would play Outlast? Why would I do that? Why do you want me to play Outlast? So, should I do eyebrow? Girl. Thank you. Okay. And this little piece of hair over here is fucking me up. I don't want to move Boopoo Gaga. I'll play Yokai Monsters. Or what is it called that? Yokai something? It was a 3DS game. Thank you. I'm just trying to fix it a little. Okay. This is fucking dead. Whatever. I think sometimes not having eyebrows kind of throws me off myself. Let me do this real quick. Sure. 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 It was greasy. It's pissing me off. I think it's just because I put hairspray in it, it looks like that. I'm done. Okay. What time is it? Minecraft or body cam? It's kind of hot in here though. Thank you. Yeah, like police body cam footage. I have some that I bookmarked on YouTube to watch. I'm scratching my thigh. Just in case, you know, somebody gets that clip like they got of Ash Trevino. That's what she looked like. Checkpoint? Sorry guys, I'm just staring at myself with the no eyebrows. I was thinking about getting my nails done, but I accidentally spent like 600 bucks at the mall yesterday. It was by accident though. $600 that I didn't have. What did you buy? Where do you think this mirror came from? I showed a mirror at the beginning of stream. Just peeped your way past your prime. Oh my god. Benny doesn't like how a grown woman looks. Who's chronically ill. Just for the sake of it. When I was 18, 19, I was not as sick as I am today. Just keep that in mind. That sometimes people get sick. And why? Because I have a tummy. I've always had a tummy. But now I just have a little more of a tummy. So crazy. But you know what? My ass is also fatter. So you know what? I'm pretty happy right now. It's just kind of annoying when people say that. Not because like I feel bad, but because it's just kind of like you look kind of disgusting because like I'm sick. So like what's wrong with you, you know? You want me to look like 19 forever either way. But either way, like, man, like, it's really not that deep. And then I had someone on Twitter also be like, Well, I already talked about that before. That person never let up. So I was just like, whatever. I just don't know why we're mad. Yeah, thank you though. I just don't know why we're mad that I don't starve myself anymore. And then listen, I was telling this person, "Oh, like I don't restrict myself anymore and I'm trying not to." Blah blah blah, right? Which is good. It's not good for me to be restricting myself because I want to look a certain type of way because I was doing too much, right? And they were like, "Oh, so there's no in between." And I was like, this person's just purposefully not trying to understand what I'm saying because. So I was like, okay, well, have a nice day. What else am I supposed to say? Like, okay, what now? And they're gonna be like, oh, I just wanted to tell you. So, just one more thing. When I was severely underweight and not eating, nobody had anything to say. Not a single soul had a single thing to say. They actually loved it. And I was not eating. That was right before my episode because I was not eating. I went into psychosis because I was not eating. But now that I actually eat food and I eat enough food in a day that I'm not on the floor throwing up. Like, if I don't eat, I'm on the floor throwing up because I get so fatigued I start shaking. So, yeah, now I just eat what I want to eat. I mean, it's not like I didn't eat what I want to eat before, but I don't want to be like 80 pounds. I like having an ass. And I like having meat on my body. And like, yeah, their point is like, oh, just, yeah, but you can work out and like you're supposed to be able to manage it and blah, 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 blah. It's like, yeah, I'm trying. But I also don't want to be like I was before. I just don't want to. I'm 23. I'm going to be 24 this year. Like, can we be serious? You know what I mean? Thank you. So I just wanted to say that because it's just a little obnoxious. And what's so wrong with being and fat, right? All right, fine. Look. What's so wrong with that? You know what's different now? I don't suck in my stomach all the way back 24/7 anymore. So my stomach, instead of being pushed back inside because I'm sucking it in 24/7, I let it go. So now my organs are forward. They're in the place that they're supposed to be. And all I got to do is keep doing what I'm doing and my little girl will go away. Not even that. I don't even fucking care. I think it looks cute. So you kind of have IBS. Wait, what? How did we get IBS from that? Wait, what? Where did the IBS come from? Have you read that people are taking a shaping approach instead of dieting due to pressure? What does that mean though? And also, um the faja like actually does help with compression, at least for me, and it helps my back because I don't know if I have scoliosis or not, but there's something fucked up with my back, bro. I'm just a little fucked up. I just think that, hey, I'm a little busted, okay? Let me see. Oh, no, yeah. I kind of get what you're saying now. Yeah. No, cuz I was actually thinking about that. Like seriously, fat removal around the chin, stomach, throat areas and arms, leaving the rest to look voluptuous. I love that word. Voluptuous. I was thinking about that because I was like, damn, like maybe if I just got lipo, but then I was like, no. I can do it. I do it myself. I literally did it like 2 years ago. When I had my episode, I gained up to 160 and I went back down to 130, but I was restricting a lot and I didn't want to do that anymore, so I stopped. And now I'm back at 160. But I was like, what if I am how I am right now and I got lipo? But like for that, I can just work out. And also, that's a lot of money. Isn't lipo like super fucking expensive? Any kind of like plastic surgery bullshit's like so expensive. I don't got money like that. I got like 1K in my savings. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Blinker? That's what you want? What? What's wrong with being full-bodied? Like you just yourself in a pure right now. Yeah, there's literally like nothing wrong with looking how you look. It's just people just get really like ignorant purposefully and rude. No real reason. Just because they can. Like people who go around just like because they're able to keep themselves anonymous, they go around like degrading people and shit like that on the internet. I feel bad for them because I'm like, wow, you really feel so bad like about yourself or whatever you're doing in your life that you need to go do that and spend your time on that. That's what you do in your free time is crazy. Also, now that I think about it, that person said I'm way past my prime. The pictures that they're looking at are from a year or two ago. After I lost weight again. So they never even saw me originally. I love when people just like see me once and then they see me one time again and they're like, oh my god, what happened? Girl, it's been 3 years. That's what happened. Post on Twitter. I have something that I'm doing. It's okay, I'm gonna post. No worries. that noise plus angle makes it look like you on some freaky shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Crazy, man. Crazy. Crazy, man. That's crazy. I know. The only reason why I even think about things like this is because I used to, like, I wouldn't do that to somebody else. So it took me a long time to understand the concept of people just doing that because they like it or they feel like it or they want to. I couldn't wrap my head around that for a really long time. So it's just me having to be like, oh, oh. If you strengthen your core just a little, it should help your back. Yeah. I need to do that. Okay. Well, I have video. How true is that? Because I'll start doing core exercises. It's very true. I also wish my knees were stronger. Dude, I used to have good knees. I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm only 23. I guess just gotta work on my mobility. What? What did you clip? Bro just clipped me. Throw up. No, I'm kidding. Or am I? Okay, I got some body cam. Let me see. My prescription? I have to do workouts. I have to work out my glutes for my knees, oddly enough. No, yeah. James, aren't you still injured? James. Dude, I have like little pieces of fluff. Maybe you should just go chill at home. I don't know. Let me stop slouching. Because slouching is only gonna make my back worse. That's why I kinda like the faja when I'm sitting. Because it forces me to like stay up. Who? My expression reminds you of who? The TikTok funny dude? Who? What face? Oh, like the... Hey man, I just do that. It's kind of funny though. Yeah, his facial expressions are funny. Just the thumbnails of his videos are kind of funny. Got me giggling. Got me giggling and shit. Alright. They copyrighted me when I watched my 600-pound life. What's on my homepage right now? Thank you. Somebody sent me roses. Police teach entitled 21-year-olds they don't make the rules. And it's like a white girl with braids. Alright, let's watch this.
On February 2nd,
Girl.
2024, officers responded to an establishment for a call of a female causing a disturbance.
No.
Scorpio. Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio.
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 Awesome. Cool. Scorpio is great. Yeah.
My favorite body cam videos are entitled people who think they didn't do anything wrong. I think that's what this is. So we're at a bar. The setting is a bar. And I'm assuming maybe they're all just freshly 21 or whatever. They're drinking and they're just being annoying as fuck. The dude that runs away from the bounty hunter. No, but have I showed you that clip of the cop that's chasing a guy on a back road? And it's like pitch black. He's chasing the guy on the back road. He's running like this, and you know his camera's down here, and so he's making a little noisy jingling. He sounds like a Lego, it's like a little Lego guy. Looks like Minecraft. He's Minecraft running.
Yeah.
Good. How are you?
Oh wait, he didn't notice the cop behind him? Hello? He didn't turn around to see who was walking up? Guys, if you hear... Okay, if you're in a restaurant, right, and your back is facing the door, are you... And you hear footsteps. You hear him coming closer, are you gonna look back and see? Or are you gonna wait until they maybe address you or not? I'd be looking. Honestly, I never even put my back to the door in the first place. I have to sit in a position where I can see, like, an exit and the whole thing. Right? So this, to me, is, like, kind of nuts. I'm like, how the fuck did you not hear this man with his little fucking belt jingling and his loud-ass boots stomping inside the goddamn place right behind you?
A disturbance.
It's because he's yelling, that's why.
Scorpio. Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio.
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 Awesome. Cool. Scorpio is great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. How are you?
You see how long it took him? Way too long to notice that cop.
Taurus is a lot more crime in Gainesville than Gumby's.
I'm waiting
Yeah.
for the guy to pay his tab and then we're gonna head out.
Why did you over here?
Because I need your ID.
No, he doesn't. It's
Do you need
against
mine?
the law for him to ask.
Look at her braids. I'm sorry, but real quick. You can't see her braids, but I wish you could see her braids. It's just this white girl, and she has these, like, zigzag braids, but the thing is, like, her part is so wide. Her scalp, she kind of looks like a zebra with how much scalp she's showing. That shit is gonna, that's gonna, ooh, I would like to see her take that out. See how much hair she loses. Cause, like, what the hell? Look at this. Wait, let me turn this around. I want to show you. Oh, no.
This is true. For me. Thank you so much.
Hold on. Wait, my bad. I fucked up. Oh, it doesn't get any better.
They said that they wanted one more. No, he doesn't. It's
Do you need mine?
Alright, look at her from this angle. I feel like she has more white than black, which black is obviously her hair. So it's kind of like, girl, what? Do you see this? Like, I know I'm not tweaking. And look at this guy. He looks scared as fuck. He's worried. He's nervous. No, like, who did that to her? Somebody scammed her for sure. Like, because that's crazy. They just took her money and ran. And then look, she gets up.
No, I need her ID because she's gonna be trespassed. So
It's okay.
I mean, I guess maybe the edges are cute.
It's okay if you try
Maybe.
trespass, you know.
I don't give a fuck about none of it. I don't give a fuck about none of it.
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
you don't have your ID on you though?
I'll give my.
Ooh! Oh my god, how did it get worse? How did it get worse when she faced forward? I'm so fucking dead. What the fuck is this?
I don't give a fuck about none of it.
You don't have your ID on you though?
I'll give.
I'm sorry? I'm so fucking... I've literally never seen something like this before in my life. She looks like she has a comb over. Who agreed to do these braids on this woman? Who did that to her?
I'll give my ID in person.
Huh?
I'll give my social and all that. Look it up.
Okay, but you don't have your physical ID.
Nah, I don't.
Okay.
What you gonna do about it?
Nothing. I was just asking questions.
So do it.
I did.
So do it again.
What?
Why are you doing all that?
You know what?
I'm trying to get some food.
Okay. Well,
Come on.
what's your name, dear?
No, she's cute, but the hairstyle is 100% not doing it for her. Do you see this frame? Look at this frame.
Well,
Come on.
I feel like it really emphasizes her forehead. Like, this hairstyle makes her dome look round as fuck. And she looks bald with a little baby curl in the front. Like, she looks bald with a little curl. Dude, I can't. Oh my god, whoever's hanging out with her are, like, not her friends. Like, these are not... The people hanging out with her do not like her. Because this is crazy. She would look cute with a different hairstyle. Right, right. I feel like if she gets into a fight and it's like one tug on one of those braids, it'll immediately come out like paper. I feel like it looks like her hair looks so weak.
what's your name, dear?
Allison.
Awesome. You know what?
I'm trying to get some food.
Okay. Well,
Come on.
what's your name, dear?
Allison.
Awesome. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So what this is going to be a blanket trespass from the premises
Why am I getting trespassed?
because they don't want you in here no more.
Why? What I did in there?
What I did in here. All right. This is bullying. No, girl. Sometimes people need to be told that their style's kind of whack. You know, we're not hating. You know, she's cute. Just, the hairstyle is really just not giving. So, sometimes you just gotta be honest. Why would I lie? I wouldn't even lie to my friends like this. Like I said, the people who are hanging out with her right now are not her friends because I would not let my friend do this.
What I did? I'm ordering food out of here. I ain't nothing on this motherfucker.
Oh, the side angle.
What I did? I'm ordering food out of here. I ain't nothing on this motherfucker. Hold on.
You're saying they specifically said that they wanted the girl in the corner that was making no noise, no mess.
Yep.
And I was sitting down. Trespass for what?
It doesn't matter. They can...
Hello. Y'all want me trespass?
Hey, we're not doing that.
Huh?
We're not doing that. Come
Y'all
on.
want me trespass?
We're not.
Well, at least the back of her head, she looks like pretty full. It's just the top part. I just don't know why she picked that design. I feel like that was a really bad choice.
Not doing that. Stop.
Why is you grabbing me like that?
Let's
Why
go.
is you grabbing me like that?
Come on, stop. I'm not doing it. She's not doing it.
But you ain't got arrested.
Okay.
What you do? You ain't got
I
arrested.
was trying to work the motherfucking phone, pussy ass. I was trying to work the
Ooh.
Not read you your rights. He has not done anything straight.
You hear that?
I ain't no need to arrest. Let her ride.
What'd she say? She said what?
I have you on video. You have not read her rights.
Let her ride.
You have not read her rights.
Unit, please.
You have not read her.
You need to get back.
Hey, whoa.
Step back.
You just pushed this guy for no reason.
I have you assaulting me on video. I have you assaulting
Stop
me on
following me.
video. I have you assaulting me
Stop.
on video. I have
Stop.
you assaulting me on
You need to
video.
get back.
I have you assaulting me on video and camera. Officer, this is legal in the state of Florida. Officer, you don't know your Florida laws. This is
He only has to read her rights if he's asking her questions, which he's not. So, I mean, I don't know.
the state of Florida. You assaulting me.
Get my phone, get my phone, get my phone. It's right there.
I got it. In the state of Florida, you assaulting me, sir.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, she knows her rights, though. Yeah, my bad.
You did not read me my rights.
Is she following him? Yes. Yes, she's following him out.
And
Why do
you
you
put your
arrest
hands
me
on me.
for?
That is assault.
What are you arresting me for?
What did he say? She said, you put your hands on me, that is assault. And he said, cool.
Me my rights, and
Why do
you
you
put your
arrest
hands
me
on me.
for?
That is assault.
What are you arresting me for? What are you arresting
He
me
put
for?
his hands on me. That is
Get my
assault.
phone right there. What are you arresting me for?
Cool.
What are you arresting me for?
This is Florida. This is definitely... they already said it's Florida. She was like, oh, this isn't allowed in Florida, blah, blah, blah. But this is definitely a Florida cop with the attitude.
Go ahead, have a seat.
What are you arresting me for?
Have a seat.
I'm confused.
Sit.
All right, I'm saying, what you arresting me for?
Step back.
What are you arresting me for?
Close the door.
Third time the officer
What are
has
you
set his
arresting me
hands on me.
for?
Close it.
This is the third time the officer has set his hands on me. You have not read her Miranda rights. Oh.
North or south, I'm not sure, though.
Stop.
Wait, his camera came off? How'd that even happen?
This is the third time the officer has set his hands on me. You have not read her Miranda rights.
Did she just try to put her hands on him and then say that he put his hands on her? I think she was a little too close to him, I'm gonna be honest.
Stop. Understand, you're on video.
And I know my rights.
I just think when you're almost nose to nose with a cop, do you think that's normal spacing? Do you know that you don't have to really like punch him? Well, you look like you're probably about to swing, but you're here, dude. You can't do that shit. You can't.
I know my Florida state rights, sir. Have you arrested me for?
Interfering.
Officer!
Where's the other one? You got it?
Officer!
car.
Damn, he just picked her up like that too.
All right.
As you have assaulted me again.
can put her
What
back.
have I assaulted you for?
I think they're drunk, right? They're just drunk. Yeah.
First of all, this officer assaulted me and I have it on video on my phone.
Okay.
Before he read me my Miranda rights, before he put cuffs on me, he assaulted me by hand.
She kind of sounds drunk as fuck. At least to me, she does.
Oops.
And I have it on video.
No.
I like her fit though. Kind of tough. She kind of ate.
He did not read me my Miranda rights. He did not search me. He did not call a female officer.
I did.
First of all, no, he did not.
She doesn't even look old enough to drink. Somebody's dreaming.
No, he did not. I have it all on video. The camera. First of all, sir.
Stop.
First of all, stop what? Stop what, sir? Stop what, sir? Stop what, sir? Stop what, sir? It's all on video camera. It's all on your body cam. Stop what, sir? Stop.
This is, I don't know if you're watching this right now, but this is the second girl, like her friend. The first girl with the braids just went in the car and she was like kind of like what the fuck, but she just sat in the car. And the second one chased the cop out while he was taking the girl with the braids. And this is her friend that just kind of like got so close to the cop, like face to face. Like there's literally the camera. She got so close to him that the body cam fell off. Like I bet they were chest to chest. That's the only way that that could have even really happened. So.
Stop what, sir? Stop what, sir?
So she squared up to him and then is like, you assaulted me. Which I just don't know, like, what this is gonna... she's just drunk, you know? This is just something like, you have to be so drunk to do something like this.
You just drunk or what was going on?
The cop.
No, I haven't drank a liquor alcohol. You can give me
Anything in the bag?
an alcohol test.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Why are you so hyped up?
I walked behind him as he assaulted me, and I have it on video.
They weren't even really at a bar, though, right? They were, like, at a restaurant that serves alcohol. Like, they looked like they were at a fucking Chili's.
I have it on video.
Listen, he has a
My
body cam
camera's
too.
right there.
He's got a body cam too. So
And I have it on video.
Perfect.
I was walking behind him as he was arresting my friend, and I was videotaping as I'm allowed as a Florida citizen.
Okay.
And he arrested me for no reason. Keep checking the purse, dig deep.
I don't remember, but I thought they put a law in Florida on people recording. I thought they tried to put a law on that. I don't know if they did or didn't. I have to look that up. But somewhere they did. I know that. If anybody knows what I'm talking about.
Deeper in that Michael Kors, motherfucker. Dig deeper in.
It was kind of funny how she said that.
Listen.
Okay.
And he arrested me for no reason. Keep checking the purse, dig deep. Dig deeper in that Michael Kors, motherfucker. Dig deeper in that Michael Kors. Call my daddy in that Michael Kors, because my daddy number in that Michael Kors. You're gonna be crying. You're gonna be crying when my daddy comes this motherfucker phone.
I'm sorry, girl.
Ooh, y'all gonna be crying when my daddy comes to this motherfucker.
Most states are one-party consent. To be honest, I don't know shit about that. I just read sometimes on how Florida just be passing like random-ass laws, or just not even passing them, like considering them, and then it goes public, right?
Fucking phone. None of y'all read me my Miranda rights. Y'all all got me pertained. Nobody read me no rights, and y'all got me attained. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. So when...
Damn, we're halfway through this. So you're telling me this gets worse? Oh.
When you detain somebody, you don't have to read the Miranda rights. Sir, mister. Mr. Sir.
Mr. Sir.
Mr. Sir. So when you arrest somebody, when you make an arrest, you don't have to read no Miranda rights.
Throw her in a car, please, because I can't stand it.
Whose car is this?
You can put her in a
All right.
The cop said, put her in a car, please, because I can't stand her mouth. Is that what he said? That's what I heard.
Mr. Sir. Mr. Sir. So when you arrest somebody, when you make an arrest, you don't have to read no Miranda rights.
Throw her in a car, please, because I can't stand it.
Whose car is this?
You can put her in a car.
All right.
Damn, that stuff. Oh, Gainesville. Gainesville is, it's not on the panhandle, right? Fuck. Gainesville's next to Georgia. Like, on the land part that touches the rest of the states. Not on the panhandle part. So it's pretty far away from me. I live on the tip of the panhandle. South Florida. So Flo. You know, Aiden Ross, I think, came from South Florida. Who else came from here? Lil Pump and Aiden Ross, I think. By the way, my girlfriend said that she saw Lil Pump at IKEA. She works at IKEA. Just to let you guys know, it was very funny. As in releasing body cam footage, there's laws in Florida specifically that requires police to have their arrest cams publicly accessible. No, yeah, I know. I know that. Whoopsies.
Ow.
Who seems like a dope person? Who?
Y'all all want to touch me so bad.
Yeah.
Lil Pump got 2 brain cells. And I say that with my whole chest. Are you showing the actual video on Twitch? Yeah. Yeah, I'm streaming the actual video on YouTube and Twitch. Exactly why? I would have to, like, give you, like, fucking, like, bullet points. Like, it's a lot of random stuff, but...
Let me see her.
You pay for my
But that one time that he mass messaged every adult worker and was like, "Do you need management?"
money in there.
Ask anyone.
I didn't even do nothing in this bitch. No, I did not. I didn't even do nothing, no. I didn't even do nothing. The fuck? I didn't even do nothing.
I didn't even do nothing. The fuck.
Ow. The fuck?
What are you
I didn't even do
doing?
nothing.
Put your hand
bitch,
on
I done paid for my motherfucking food in that bitch.
Okay.
The fuck? All right.
You're good.
All right.
What are you fucking doing?
Man, I got stuff back there. Hold on.
Wasn't he not paying females? So, I don't know. I didn't know anything about that. So, basically, now that you say that, so he was just going around trying to scam people. I mean, obviously, I already knew it was that. I wasn't going to say it, but, I mean, that's what it is. So, that's why I was like, oh, well. Anytime anybody messages you, girl, 80% of the time, it's probably going to be a scam.
Did you find anything you were looking for?
Hey, well, so I'm Officer Comic, alright? I'm only the female, so I'm gonna search you. Okay?
Sure.
You got any needles on you?
Look for what you're looking for.
No, I'm
Is it hard to manage yourself? No, but yes, because I'm mentally ill and kind of sick. But no. But yes. I mean, that's why that's why I tried to get an assistant, but they did more harm than good, so now I'm just back to doing it myself. I'm like, bro, I'm just gonna do this shit.
asking you. I just don't want to get stuck by a
Do
needle.
I look at me? First of all, do I look like a motherfucking needlehead to you, baby? Do I look like a motherfucking
Oh my god.
crackhead to you, baby?
I don't know.
Do I look like I got a motherfucking pipe on me, baby? Look for me, bitch. No, you know I don't look like no crackhead, baby. I never. Wait till my daddy call in the morning. That's what y'all do.
Why'd she get so offended?
Wait till my daddy call in the morning. That's what y'all do. Look for me, baby. You know I don't look like no motherfucking dope head. Look for me. Look for me.
Is
Look
there
for
going to
me.
be any type of contraband?
Girl, do I look like there's some contraband on me?
Listen to me.
Do I look like?
Okay, contraband can be a lighter.
Do I look like I lie on me? I look like I smoke drugs to you?
All right.
I look like I do
Is
drugs
there
to you,
anything in your
baby?
pockets that you
I
know
look like I
about?
got a lot to you, baby.
What does her tramp stamp say? Angel what?
All right.
I look like I do
Is
drugs
there
to you,
anything in your
baby.
pockets that you
I
know
look like I got
about?
a lot to you, baby. I smoke cigarettes to you, baby. You know good and goddamn well I don't smoke no motherfucking cigarettes.
Candles.
I don't smoke no, man. What the fuck I'm going to Gumby's with my candle lighter for? Be for fucking real. You done been in the police long enough. Fuck I'm going to Gumby's with my candle lighter. That's my vape. Put it in my possessions because I need it tomorrow. Ain't got no criminal record. Y'all gonna do all this paperwork for fucking nothing. I'll be out RR tomorrow. Got no criminal record. Y'all doing this paperwork because Elisha kind of got nothing else to do.
Guess what her tramp stamp says? Angel baby. Love it. Does she have wings too? I mean, I can't say shit because I got wings.
Wait till you hear from my daddy though, baby.
Wait, but Loki... Oh, never mind. It just got bad. I was gonna say Loki, the text that it's written in is cute. Like, it looks cute. But then we turned to the side and I paused it and she has a fuck-ass crown.
Wait till y'all hear from my daddy in the morning.
Big as hell, too.
Keep searching, baby. Look for that crack pipe you look for on 20th. Baby, you know I ain't got no crack pipe. I mean, you can look me in my face and...
No, I think that's kind of cool. She has some cool stuff, though. I don't know why she's weaking right now though.
Tell I ain't got no shit on me.
I don't care.
You do if you're searching for me. You got to care.
It's my job to search.
So you care.
I didn't say that. I said it's my
It's your job to
search
care. If it's your job to search, it's your job to
my
care,
God,
baby.
TikTok got upset about the conversation, bro.
It's very different.
Did-
You want your necklace to come
No, I actually think TikTok got upset because of what she was saying in the video.
off or take it off at the jail?
dig deep in there. What I'm being arrested for?
I don't know. I didn't show up. I didn't put you in handcuffs.
But you're
And I'm
searching
sure
me,
they will
baby.
let you know.
But you're
Go
searching
ahead
me,
and
baby.
sit back in the car, please.
But you're searching me, baby. What I'm being arrested for? Y'all don't
They
have
will let you
no
know.
idea what I'm. Hold on. On y'all's police camera. On y'all's police
It's
camera.
on
Y'all
there.
don't know what I'm being arrested for.
Back in.
Y'all don't
You
know
will
what I'm
likely-
being restrained for.
I will go
On y'all's police
find
camera.
out.
Y'all don't know what I'm being restrained for.
battery.
They are flirting low key. They really weren't. Like, that didn't cross my mind, but now that you say that, I just think she was antagonizing her. I don't think she was necessarily flirting with her. I just think you think that was flirting. She was just antagonizing her. Also, no, I don't have a tramp stamp. I have wings on the top of my back. I have a giant back piece. No, I have a little, yeah, whatever.
Still?
Yeah. What's she getting arrested for?
That resisting.
Hello. Hello. I'm Officer Carmen, the Gainesville Police Department. I'm just here to search you.
She's been so chill. The girl with the braids has been so chill the whole time. She's just been waiting in the car for someone.
You got any needles on you?
I don't got nothing on me.
Okay.
I paid for my motherfucking food today. Y'all better give me a motherfucking refund. I know that. What you want to search me for?
Anything that can't go into the jail.
Go ahead, baby.
Face this truck for me. Thank you.
Historically, I have a thing for terrible and evil women. Babes, can I be real with you? Historically, I had a thing for evil and terrible people in general.
So
But
much.
then I met the most evil person I've ever met in my entire life. And I said, I can't do this anymore. So, if you're evil, stay 10 feet away from me or more. He was kind of like, he was like final boss, bro. Like, jeez.
Anything in your box?
Go ahead.
Gonna check.
Go ahead.
Is there anything that if
There's
you go into
nothing
the
in there. They got me fucked up. That pussy ass shit.
you know
I
that
paid for food. I better get my motherfucking money back. The fuck? That pussy ass shit.
take one step sideways for me? It'll be there you go, perfect. Anything on you that if I miss a
There's
jail?
nothing in my shit.
Okay,
The fuck?
if it goes into the jail.
I know it's a federal charge. I know that, baby.
I'm
The
asking.
fuck?
Go ahead and sit back.
Baby.
in. Thank you so
Y'all better
much.
get. Y'all better
I dated Richard Ramirez, no.
understand that.
I mean, I don't know, man.
I paid for my motherfucking food and this shit. Y'all better believe that. The fuck, pussy ass shit.
No, but her hair is cute other than the how the top front looks like. I feel like she should have picked a different design. I think she did pay for it, and then she did eat it. I think this was when they were about to leave. I think she was just saying that now that that all this happened, she wants a refund now.
I know it wasn't good. Okay.
Wait, I don't know how to say your name. Well, anyways, you said her hair is cute. Like, the length is cute. The way that the braids are done are cute. The execution is good. And I said her edges also looked cute. Just the front zigzags, I think it just looks like they're fighting for their life. I think she should have picked a different design. That's it. No, I feel like the little curls that she has would look cute with a different, at least just a little different hair, because she did not have, I'm just saying, I just don't think it was the best look that she could have gone for.
Cool.
Okay, wait. This is, let's see. Walmart Wanderer wheels into trouble. Okay. Just fixing it a little bit.
Appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, bud.
Thank you.
Be safe out there.
Thank you, thank you. What was that?
Foxtrot 212,
Oh, I'm here.
100 Tonga.
Girl.
Oh shit. That means having
She just took the cart and she's been, what, doing laps around the fucking parking lot?
a container and for use only.
That's not why we're here.
Perfect. No children in basket.
Yep.
Perfect. So I can pack up, put it back. Because there's one Dixie one in there that's charging. In the place
Is she in underwear? Is she wearing shoes?
for this. And Bob Brandon is over there behind that.
Behind the store?
No, Duncan.
Yeah, we know. We just talked to him.
I know. So he's looking for me twice.
What is he looking for you for?
And why am I on case for Rodney Hill?
This lady's a regular with these police the way the dude is casually on his car, lol.
I don't know anything about that.
You don't. And I did this to myself.
I don't know. I have nothing.
And the same day I got arrested, I did that to myself.
Okay. Can I explain something to you?
Yep.
While we're here with you?
Perfect, but I can't let go of my wrist.
Do you have anything on your wrist?
Correct.
Myself and Delta 221 or 1012.
I'm driving while intoxicated in a Walmart parking lot. The 160, I just actually opened it.
Okay.
I pulled it halfway over my hood.
I know. Why are they all out in the street over there?
What are we talking about? What is out in the street? Was she throwing shit?
Correct.
Myself and Delta 221 or 1012.
I'm driving while intoxicated in a Walmart parking lot.
Driving while intoxicated in the Walmart parking lot? Is this considered driving? Or did she drive here? She's in a scooter.
The 160, I just actually opened it.
Okay.
I pulled it halfway over my hood.
I know. Why are they all out in the street over there?
I'm sorry, is this a Nevada mall body cam with the aliens? What the fuck are you talking about?
My bike now?
Well, the bike for one, and then the same beer that you have in your cart is all over the driveway by the store.
But I didn't drink all that. You drink some.
Ooh.
Okay.
Who?
Mr. Robert looks Brandon. Like,
Okay.
I love those
what happened?
bucks. It's like Sam I am, I ain't.
Megan, what happened?
She said, it's like Sam I am, I ain't.
Like,
It's kind of bars.
Okay.
I love
What
those
happened?
bucks. It's like Sam I am, I ain't.
Megan, what happened?
What I should have when he reported me.
No. We gotta call it.
You can't let me sit in a phone right here.
I don't know why you're worried.
Actually, it's not. He's loaded my
Who's
out
Brick?
good
What
beyond
the fuck?
11 a.m. But if it passes 11,
She's totally in her underwear right now. She's no shoes, in her underwear. At least she's wearing a tank top, I guess. But I think that's like a bra tank top. I mean, it's a tank top nonetheless, but... Where did she come from? Where?
and I gotta go there.
Okay. What's going on today?
I know my walls. I gotta go to the sidewalk. It was past 11.
What's going on today?
Nothing.
Why are you in your underwear?
I'm out of the way.
I think you might be in your underwear. Just maybe.
Well, you're not wearing pants. So one could say you're in your underwear.
One coat.
And you
And they also, no.
You only have open containers, which leads me to believe that you've been consuming alcohol in a public area, which is also illegal to do. So we're stopping you for that reason.
It's your little
Yeah, for my little thing that I do, sure.
good.
We got called because you did something, not the other way around. I didn't find you because I randomly wanted to.
Okay.
All right.
Look
So
at me.
what? Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here?
She's just chilling, bro. Damn. She's just chilling, doing wheelies in the fucking Walmart parking lot, throwing beers at people, bro. She's just having a good time. We just can't have fun anymore.
I put Winn-Dixie's cart back.
So you're removing carts from parking lots for whatever reason. What's with the?
Why does she keep talking about the Winn-Dixie one? Did she come from Winn-Dixie? I feel like she came from Winn-Dixie with the Winn-Dixie cart, and then she got to Walmart, and she saw the motorized scooter, and she was like,
The tortilla, the teriyaki, all that other stuff.
I paid for that.
You paid for that?
I did. Look, I got 5 kids.
Yeah, but do you have? Where did you get it from?
oh yeah, she could have taken that from Winn-Dixie straight up in the motor.
Want to build a snowman? Yeah, 5
How
kids.
far did she go?
I got that from Winn-Dixie. Look, try me. Open it.
No, I'm not gonna touch it.
I know, because it's apple teeth.
Okay.
And I can't let my lift off of my wrist. I will correctly back this up to that spot.
Why are you throwing around the bike over there?
Correct, I did do that.
Why? What was going on?
Why are you throwing around the bike over there? Correct, I did do that. Why is she kind of spinning right now, though?
Milligram?
If her goal is to antagonize the cops and be annoying, she's doing a great job.
Yeah, I done took my goddamn weed.
This is grams.
We're just asking about
Well,
the bike.
except it's 20, actually, you said 60 of weed.
We were just asking about the bike. We don't know
It
anything
doesn't
about
matter. The bike in the middle of the road?
Yeah. Why are you smashing the bike over there? What happened with the bike?
That came from Volusia.
I don't care where it came from. Okay. So
Sorry.
what's going on?
If I went all the way to Volusia to get Bobby Brandon and let me throw my Triumph in the middle of the road, no matter how way I throw it, I can pull it up. It's a classic. I can pull it down. It's a deluxe. I can pull it up and around. Guess what? It's a 1976 classic. A bath antique.
Why do you have their shopping cart?
Because I needed to go to the end of the sidewalk when I seen your ass coming.
So,
Actually, I want to know what the other 3 y'all did. Y'all get Zaxby's? 9 something, 10 something.
we were
Why
coming
I
because
have a
we got a
good
call about
voice
you.
and sound like Bobby.
Why are they entertaining her anymore? I feel like, are they waiting for, like, somebody to pull up for something? Because, like, they're just chilling here with her.
I don't know who Bobby is.
Bobby asked me to turn, but goddamn it, I had to attach stuff on my wrist. If that's she, I gotta back up. Don't try me, fry me twice.
Megan,
No.
be quiet for a second. Do you feel like hurting yourself? Do you feel like hurting anybody else? Are you feeling suicidal at all? What? No? You gotta leave your shopping cart here. It's not yours, you can't take it.
Can I have an evidence back then? Got tortillas.
Okay.
Can I have 2? No, 2. I got trash.
You get to make demands for what I give you.
There, I have 2 evidence back. Motherfucker, I get up and show my.
I only have 1.
But I ain't on the line. I can't
If you're on the line or not, you're on the line with
White
your
lights,
ass out.
Johnny.
Get off the cart.
Yellow lights. What up? You just want to see my.
No, I don't
White
your,
lights.
that's not my problem.
When I was
You shut up. You shut up here with
White
your
lights,
ass out.
Johnny.
Get off the cart.
Yellow lights. What up? You just want to see my.
No, I don't care. I
I
don't
love
care.
you too.
Get off the cart. No. I'm
You
not
got a
shaking.
glove on.
I don't care. Get off the cart. Where's your pants at?
Oh, right here.
No. Where are your actual pants?
Where are your clothes at?
Where are your clothes?
Oh, hold up.
Can't keep
I
walking
get
around.
$12.99 missing.
Where
I don't know what that meant. But I'm going with it. Well,
That's okay, she just came from ballet class.
I don't know where I left my bike.
Your bike's over there at the store.
It's
Tell you
not in
that.
the middle of the street. Then.
No.
I know because that's not yellow.
I didn't say anything about it
I
being
want to know
yellow.
where if I put one foot in the middle and one on the yellow, if that's county or civil.
You're talking about two completely different things.
Right. All right.
Just waiting for somebody.
Oh my God, I got the whole box. I'll take it back. Let me take it back.
What?
I'll take it back. Look, because when Dixie is plugged in right now.
That's Walmart.
No, the one I'm excited. It belongs to Winn-Dixie.
So you stole the one from Winn-Dixie?
No, man. I wrote it out over here to almost died.
Yeah, that's it. Did you have permission from them to do it?
But I spent.
So you stole it.
So you removed their property
Tell you what.
without them
It
knowing.
don't have Winn-Dixie on it. You know what it says on the front? Oh, man. I wrote it out over here to almost died.
Yeah, that's it. Did you have permission from them to do it?
But I spent.
So you stole it.
So you removed their property
Tell you what.
without them
It
knowing.
don't have Winn-Dixie on it. You know what it says on the front?
I didn't steal it. It was just there, so I took it.
Where did you get it from?
Take it right.
Where did you get it from? Winn-Dixie? So then you took it from Winn-Dixie.
I gotta go that way. Let's take it up. And that. And that. Oh.
Can't leave yet.
No, I can't I?
Might as well sit down for another minute.
Hold on. Okay.
Because
That's right here. Wait a minute. That's too close to me. No. Twice. Go whoop over the bridge. Because, oh my God, I got plenty of room to move.
no, sit back down.
She's just tweaking.
Soup too soon.
Sit back down.
Soup too soon.
Get in the car.
Sit down.
Get in the car.
So you come over here.
Get in the car, you're going to catch another charge. Get in the car. Here, come on, sit up, sit up, sit up, sit up, sit up, sit up. 221 flagger, have him step it up.
She did slip the cuffs, but I think she just pulled them forward.
Code 3. Here, come on, come on. Sit up, sit up, sit up. Sit up.
There's a fish in it. How many today?
You haven't eaten today?
Will you take me up a little?
Take you up a little bit? So where?
I'll tell you.
No, we're on US 1.
She is so bad at pretending. Like, this is so bad. Like, she stopped breathing to go. And she also stopped when she was speaking. And now she just stopped. And she goes... Like, bro.
Baby, you gotta lay me down. You gotta lay me down with my feet up.
No, if you lay down, it's gonna cause you breathing issues. You gotta sit straight up. Just on the way at US 1 right here.
He does not gaff.
She's having a hard time. No.
Dear, what's your name?
Megan, I have to get the last
Do me a
one.
favor, okay? Megan. Listen, slow your breathing down, okay? Slow your breathing.
Oh, she's on the floor.
There you go.
Everybody's like, kind of like, girl, just breathe, girl.
The hospital? Yep. Yes?
Did you hear how she said that?
There you go.
You want to go to the hospital?
Yep.
Yes?
She sounds satisfied.
Okay. Well, then we gotta get you up. Can you get up?
Is
Stand
that
up?
redhead here?
What
Huh?
redhead?
What's going on?
So I had her in the car. She's going to the jail, and she said she was having problems breathing.
Yeah.
You have problems breathing.
She said she has COPD and she's an anemic.
But doesn't she know that even though she's gonna go to the hospital, she's still gonna go to jail after? Like, just because she goes to the hospital doesn't mean she's not going to jail. I'm surprised that I think that's what she's trying to do, and I think that's what she thinks. But, girl, they're literally gonna pick you up from the hospital. Girl.
Cool. You want me to take the first time I've seen you here?
So,
The first time you see me was
yeah, I guess that's fine. If she wants to go.
Here, do you want to go to the hospital? Okay. Ma'am. Ma'am. Hey.
Miss Ford.
Hey, do you want to go to the hospital? You do? Okay. We need to sit up. Get you up.
Somebody pull my witch.
I'm not touching your...
Oh, she stopped. Guys, she can breathe now. All of a sudden, she can breathe because she's going to the hospital.
butt. Solid.
Oh, it's all giggles. Okay, girl.
Back.
take
Scoot
the
back.
rest.
All the way back.
I'll pull you up when you're stuck.
You guys want to lose the cuffs? I don't think she's going anywhere that way.
Do you need one of us to ride with you?
If she's cuffed, yeah. I feel comfortable with her. You know what I mean? You guys are following
Without a
us.
plane.
If there's an issue, I'll just have to pull over and then
That's right.
If you guys pull over, I'll pull over.
Apparently, I assaulted him with Agua.
Let me take the cuffs off.
Oh, apparently she... No, guys, she can breathe. She's good. She's chilling.
If you give these guys any problems, you hear me? I'm getting back and you're putting the cuffs back on.
Information on her at all?
Yeah.
She was charged with battery, grand theft, and resisting arrest without violence.
She still had to go to jail. They did all that for what? Dude. Oh yeah. I have this drama queen video that's says men no means no, and it's a series of videos of women just being out in public and a man just comes up and just spoils their entire time. And even though they're like, hey, stop, the man is still like, you don't mean that. She'll probably get out just fine. She'll be okay. She's got it. Okay, we got weirdest flirting ever, which is a Moist Critical video. Yeah, and then okay, look. I'm gonna play this just so I can show you an example, because I used to be really combative, like verbally, if a man did anything, or I give them a really, they don't usually, people don't really come up to me because I'd be giving them just the face that I make is enough for them, which is fantastic because I don't want people coming up to me much. And by people I mean men. And when I'm like at Target, like I don't want to have to fend, like fight off, like, you know what I mean? Like, bro. So I've never been able to properly express how I always feel like I have to like protect myself, or like I have to make sure I scan the room and I know where people are and stuff like that. And check my surroundings because things be happening. And it's usually a man. So, look at this.
Hey, baby girl. Do you sleep in the nude? Can you go away, please? Why? I'm asking a really creepy question that I expect you to answer in fear of me doing something violent because I didn't get my own way. And I'm asking you to go away. What you're making because I'm why I didn't I am really getting tired at the narrative that's currently being perpetuated that women these days just don't know how to be friendly anymore. Or that we should be open to entertaining men who can't seem to take no for an answer.
Did anybody see this TikTok? I wanted to show you guys and talk about it, but I was like, ugh, I saw so many people already like tear it apart, so I was like, whatever. The point's already across, you know? I love her vids. Men who are basically pests and take no for an answer are people I, as a decently big man, target to humiliate and antagonize. They're one of the lowest forms of life in the world because they make women feel the need to protect themselves. T.
You'd think that approaching a stranger in public with the intent of, say, developing a friendship is harmless, but that is
It is harmless. But just so you know, just because you said that you were just trying to be friends doesn't mean we can't see your fucking actions and see how you're being weird. There's a difference. You're being weird.
Absolutely not the situation here. If a man cannot handle his ego being shattered by hearing the word no or, I don't know, go away, that is no nice guy trying to strike up a conversation and just have a friendship with this unsuspecting woman. That is an entitled piece of shit who is so insecure about the word no.
The girls only table. Yeah, I'm at.
This video, I felt so bad for these girls because they're also pretty young, so this is probably one of the first handful of times that they experience this, and they're at the point where they're just trying to very nicely say no and like laugh it off, like, hey, please go away, haha, like, I'm really uncomfortable right now, haha, like, please go away. And the dudes are like,
Asking you to leave. I'm respectfully asking you to go to another table. There are plenty of tables, like there's that one over there.
and their whole ass like eating their meal too, so it's just really fucking annoying.
That you guys can go to. Because I'm not.
See what I'm saying? In this kind of scenario, if somebody like this came up to me, you know what my response would be? I don't think they would even come up to me in the first place. I'm not that kind of person, but these girls look very, very nice, and they also look very young. Yes. So and these guys, they look like they're in their 30s, so that already makes my skin crawl a little bit because, sir? But I would probably just ask them to leave, and then if they didn't, I would get up and move myself. But I saw that when they were gonna get up, they got up like, oh, no, 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 don't leave. And the girls sat back down. But I would have just walked away. Like, I would have just picked up everything and left. Did I tell you guys about that one time I took a girl on a date at night, and it was really bad? And I forgot that as a woman, you can't do anything. As a woman, you can't do anything. The first time I ever took a girl on a date, we went to the beach at night, and she wanted to sit at the beach with me. We're next to the ocean. I'm looking around, right? I'm always We're at the Miami Beach. Be so for real. I'm scanning. This guy comes and stands adjacent. Behind us, adjacent. And he stands there. And I'm staring at him. And I was like, actually, I don't want to freak this girl out. Maybe I'm being a little intense. Because I'm always expecting somebody to do something bad. So I was like, you know what? Let me chill. I look away. And I turn back. He's cranking one. He's cranking one out. And I said, girl, get up. I said, you're fucking disgusting. And I hope you yourself. And we walked away. And he walked away. And she was like, oh my God, I didn't think you were going to say anything. I would have said more if he didn't walk away. You saw how ashamed he was. He just slowly walked away. Because he knows that I'm not going to go rip his dick off. But if he does anything more, I'm obviously going to make a scene. And he's lucky that day specifically it was just us. Just a lot of the times there's a lot of people at the beach at night. The one time I go out with just 2 girls in the longest time and I forget to bring my weapons is crazy. You know, people ask me, why do I always expect the worst? Well, because when I don't, the worst happens. So what the fuck am I supposed to do? Oh, Oni, you're so paranoid. Shut the fuck up. Honestly. Actually, shut the fuck up. The second I let my guard down, it happens. So, I'm good. I think I'm good. Yeah. I know when a person comes up to me as a real fucking individual or weirdo, depending on the way that they speak to me, the way that they're carrying themselves, yada, 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 whatever, whatever. So, if you're a chill person, chill things are going to happen. But if you're not, and you know, well, yeah, that shit was really disturbing, actually. I think about that sometimes. That was the first time something like that has happened, but that's not the first time somebody flashed us at Miami Beach. That's actually the 3rd time that somebody pulled their dick out in Miami Beach in front of me and my friends. So that was the 3rd time. 2nd time I was with Sheena and we were trying to drive away. Can't do anything as a woman. Literally can't do anything as a woman. Oh, well, she was enticing me. She just stood there and was pretty. You're a freak. And you think that's cool is crazy. Nobody's joking. Nobody's laughing. You saw that guy that came up to the drive-thru without his pants and the barista thing, and she was like, "Sir, you have to leave." And then he K-worded himself, and people feel bad for him.
Go away. Go. Begging on my knees. Go.
It's just
it's our table.
It's just weird for you to just sit down with us.
The widow's peak is crazy.
It is really scary to watch 2 grown men not listen to the words of leave, go away, you're making us uncomfortable. Which in fact, I do not care what anybody says, and it may sound really antisocial or I'm just closing myself off to potential relationships and friendship. If there are 2 men who feel...
That's the thing though. They don't want friendships. Regardless if you say that's what you want and you cry about it and you scream. I know. We know.
So comfortable to come and sit down at my table when I'm minding my business. I sure as am asking them to leave and go away too. Oh, but you don't understand.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I know, but one of them duped me. He got my ass. It's like I'm constantly looking around trying to get away from people, and I had one right next to me the whole time. How does that even fucking happen?
Dan Drama Queen, not all men are like that. How
Not the imposter.
am I supposed to gauge
Literally
that
imposter
when
in my
these
friend
men
group.
won't
What
even
the
leave
fuck?
the table after I've just asked them to?
Go to the table where there's no people. Right there. You see that? Guys, there's no one over there. You should go sit there. I think you should go sit there. Look, it's crying. It has no people at its table. You guys need to go over there.
And you know what frustrates me in situations like this? You as a woman have already asked them to shoo, go away, leave. You are weird for sitting here at this table with us. But they won't leave. They won't go away. They're treating it as if
Their hairlines are incredible.
it's funny and that it's just flirting, when in reality they're not listening to what is being said to them at all. Because how could these women tell them to go away? They're such a prize and they don't even realize it.
I forgot that there are people that walk around thinking that. That's really what's the word? I don't really think it's very cool when people are like unaware of like real life issues in reality, because like as you should think as a man, should I come up to these two girls, sit here and not go away when they tell me to go away? You still think that's they're fearing for their lives. Oh, well, women don't always get murked. Yes, they do. A girl didn't give somebody her Instagram. A girl said no. That's it. That's it. That's it. So it's like a fucking puzzle at that point. Once you got somebody in front of you like that, it's like defusing a fucking bomb. I'm like not even making a joke right now. You know how many times I've been in this situation? Literally like defusing a bomb. And it's, I mean, it's easy for me, like whatever, because you're just like, oh, I'll talk to you later. Here's my Instagram, yada yada. Be nice to them. Bounce. But a lot of people don't really know what to do in certain times. But sometimes, like, a lot of people don't know when to actually be mean and when to you have to, like, silently escape. Because you never know what's going to happen. For the most part, we usually silently escape. And it most of the time works. Like, say you're in a club setting. Whatever. But a lot of the time, some people just, they just, So this is really, like, ignorant thinking on these guys' part, and I think that in itself is very unattractive. So if you're gonna sit here and be like, oh well, they had good intentions, I still don't like that. Like, I think that's still bad. Like, you should be aware of what's happening in society for people to be acting the way that they do. So you walking up to strangers is really not cool. Like, have you seen the news? Or do you care? Oh no, I know they don't care. My bad. I forgot. My bad.
I mean, James, if we wear them down enough, they're gonna say yes and they're gonna come home with us. Am I right, James? Like, you disgusting, cretinous gremlin beings, I should spit on you. But I probably wouldn't, because there'd be an ounce of pleasure from that, and I wouldn't want y'all to have that whatsoever. So instead of being blunt and mean and getting straight to the point, this woman here is resorting to laughing and trying to make jokes out of anxiety and nervousness because they're not leaving. They're not going away. And of course some idiots in the comments are like, well, you completely ruined it whenever you started laughing. Like, obviously they're not gonna leave after that. They think that you're thinking this is all funny. Why is it always women should do this to combat men instead of men should do this so that we don't have to have these conversations? When I get extremely nervous and anxious, I just start laughing. I don't know why I do that, and I hate whenever I do that.
I've had to teach myself like how to act in these kinds of situations to even be able to go out if I wanted to go out by myself. Can you imagine me going out by myself and I live in like Miami and I'm going on a night out by myself? I'm not that big of a person, so I have to really like be careful and like know my way, because that's a quick way to get hurt.
And I'm sure so many of you at home watching this laugh in really nervous, anxiety-inducing situations as well. Our bodies are kind of just like, you know, how do we respond to these situations? It's really not black or white like people are making it out to be. And I also kept seeing so many comments of people saying, well, if you didn't treat it like a joke, these men would have gone away. It's almost as if they told them to go away and leave, and they didn't listen to that.
That's good. We were both in relationships, and I'd love if you'd leave. Go away, please. Go. 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 Do you want me to spill your Guinness on you? Because I will. Go. 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 Go away. I'm asking you to leave. Go. 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 I guess we'll go then. You want our table? We'll go. 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 Leave.
Did I just hear this dude say, no, stop. These women are trying to leave the table now because y'all aren't leaving, but now y'all trying to stop her. To me,
that's why when you go out as a woman, you can never smile or give an inch, because you give an inch, they think they can take it a mile. That's why I would rather people consider me to be a bitch than I'm so nice, because they're not going to press you too hard if you're a cunt, right? Right.
that sounds like a threat. And the fact these men have no concept of leaving women alone when they are clearly telling you to is really scary. The dude.
It's kind of like being trapped by like a wild animal. It's kind of like having like a bear in front of you and you have to freeze and you have to do like certain things or it'll kill you. That's kind of what that's like, basically. And as human beings, I think that's insane.
Dude said that his friend liked one of the girls. Meh. These girls are telling you no. They're also telling you to go away. I really don't care what this gets me into, but this is big rape energy. Genuinely BRE.
I'm asking you to fucking leave. Go. Get away. Witch! 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 Go!
The fact these men are still sitting there is absolutely wild to me. They're laughing, they're smiling, and people will be like, oh, drama queen, big rape energy. Well, these men, derogatory, are not taking no for an answer and are continuing to persist with these girls even after being screamed at. What will it take? Because so many people love to say, well, be mean, say no, tell them to go away. And then it actually happens. And then it's, oh, but what if the men were attractive? Who gives a f? Like, I hate to break it to, you know, a lot of these kinds of men, but we just don't think like y'all. You know, if a woman came up to bother you, you would absolutely love that. I'm sorry, but we don't, because we know the intentions there. Just stand up and leave. Well, they tried and they were stopped. Just told them to go away. Well, I don't know if we watched the same TikTok, mate, but after the 47th time, they still sat there. They were still sat put. Normalize being mean to dudes like this and embarrassing the crap out of them in public. Don't smile. Don't do anything that can be interpreted as a joke. Don't laugh, even if it's a nervous laugh. Be mean and...
This is like PSA for when you meet a wild animal, which is... like I said, insane. That
be loud. Please stop acting like the women in this TikTok weren't doing just that. And they still weren't going anywhere anytime soon. No matter what you say or what you do to men like this, they refuse to take us seriously because they don't see us as human beings. We're just supposed to sit there until we get tired enough of it, tired of saying no, exhausted from telling them to leave, and just let them do whatever they want to do to us because, you know, we tried. We really freaking did, and nothing helped. That is their entire thought process. A lot of the time, men like this are successful in their really up advances. And I don't really care what anyone says. Like, of course we'll never actually know the true intentions of both of these men in this video, but if I'm being told no, go away, for me, I don't even need to be told. You know, I will get that vibe. But even if it's said, I'm going, I'm bouncing, that's embarrassing. That person doesn't want to be around you. It is tiresome to constantly be told to try every trick in the book, you know, to make men leave us alone, only for those tricks to not work and then be told that we didn't try this trick and we didn't try that trick. How about we tell these men they shouldn't do this shit, period? Why is it all
okay. That was basically the point of what I wanted to show you. It's just a lot more examples, but I've seen like worse videos than the examples that she's pulled, so I'm like, ugh, whatever. But I have to pee. Wait, what time is it? It's been too... Okay, I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna play Minecraft. Okay? I just have to take a break. I have to pee-pee, and I have to drink water. But thank you for listening. I only play this because I know there are men that watch my content, so I'm like... Right. Okay...